So just in case you didn't know this, Jazz C was actually a product of a student that's up here. They told me, they said, last year when I started here, this student came up to me and said, you know, I used to play saxophone. And I'm like, really? I didn't know that. I was a clarinetist. And she said, yeah, I still have it at home. And I'm probably not good enough to be in the A band or the B band, but I really want to play it. And I started thinking, I'm like, yeah, why isn't she playing her saxophone? She has a saxophone at home. So I talked to the admin, and they're like, well, we should have a third band then. So because of that student sharing that story, this band has come to be. And what you're looking at here is a conglomerate of some students that already played the instrument they're on, but many students that didn't until summertime. So I have a primarily flute and clarinet saxophone section. I have a flutist and French horn player on bass. I have drummers on trumpet. So, and a lot of these kids were like, hey man, I can do this, give me an instrument. And they took it upon themselves. Their parents supported them and got them an instrument. And now, only a few months later, they're playing the band. And to kind of sum it up, think about it like this. How many of you in here can hold a really terrible conversation in Mandarin right now? Okay, not many of you. Imagine if they gave you 3 months and you had to learn. You do have knowledge of language because we all speak a language, but you don't know Mandarin. So that's what these guys have done. So think about that when you see them playing and you hear that. They're already speaking conversational jazz, which is in language. So give them a big hand. They're doing a great job. And speaking of one of those conversions, we have one, actually our principal flute player with Wind Ensemble at the end of the year last year. I believe she was a TA of mine, and she said, I want to play saxophone. I got this. I'm like, okay, there's mine, go for it. So she would just start practicing, and then she said, I want to be in the jazz band, and now she's playing lead alto. And we're going to feature her on this next song. It's a beautiful song called I Hope in Time a Change Will Come, and she's going to play her primary instrument, which is flute. So Lucy's going to play a beautiful flute solo.